All right, I have my live scream sign up that I made because there's always the dead weird air at the beginning of the live scream. So, what's up, everybody? It's me here, and we just were checking out the the premiere of Doing Child. So I'm seeing you guys in chat. Let's see who's here. Oh, thanks, Dave. Yeah, I know. High tech. Thank you, Alice. Yes, live scream. No screaming happening today. But yes, I hate that weird part at the beginning of live streams when it's just like dead air, everything is connecting, all the tech is finding its little cables to connect in. But then we get there. Oh, yeah, Sandy, you can't hide, Laura. All right, everybody. So, how are we doing? I know a lot of us, we had a little meet and greet there in the chat, and we have a few folks. You guys can see me. I know I wasn't hiding very well behind my sign. But I was killing time, y'all. I didn't have a cool countdown. You wait, the next live stream I do, I'm going to have a cool countdown all ready to go. I'm going to be prepped. So I know we got a cozy little group here today, and I just want to thank you guys for showing up. And I'm curious your thoughts on the video. Obviously, it was a lot of the time lapse footage of me making these jelly prints. And I like process videos. I think they're interesting, but it's also like it's sort of two different things, sort of related, but then combined, And then I like it how I see the lyrics sort of line up there as we get deeper into the song. So I know that there is latency here, but I really would love to hear if you guys have any comments, and if there's anything. I know Alice mentioned in the last the premiere that it reminds her of her grandfather that passed. And I think it's important to talk about our people that have crossed over to the other side, because it's how we keep them alive. It's how we keep their memories alive, is talking about them and bringing them up and sharing stories about them. That's how they keep living on. Haunted Corvus, did I miss anything? Joined a bit late. No worries. So thank you guys. So I actually am going to do something that's a little funky, and this might seem redundant, but I'm actually going to play the video again because some people may have missed the premiere and they might just be catching this live stream. So if you're up for it, it is only like 3 minutes. I want us to have one more listen. Okay. And then, yes, Sarana, thank you. I would love to hear you talk more about the climax of the song with the piano solo and the wild's going to get wilder part. It's very captivating. Thank you so much for that comment. I appreciate it. And yes, Dave, it's a good reminder to intentionally talk about your loved ones, to remember and celebrate them. Yep. So as we're hanging here, yeah, if it's okay with you, I'm going to play it one more time. Let's just have one more listen, one more peek through. Also, for some of you who may have missed this or are watching it on replay, and if you are watching it on replay, please leave a comment because I'm always so curious. Oh, Jason here. Thank you for coming. Okay, I'm going to keep an eye in chat. I'll join you guys over there. We're going to have one more playthrough. If it's all right, let's see if Laura can find it. Okay, so here it is. So let's just have one more little fun listen, and I'll see you on the other side. Oh, and I'm hearing the scream, but I'm gonna pop away so I'm not distracting. Here we go. Woke up from a dream at 5 a.m. My father visiting me again.
straight. Do you know what you're doing, child? Do you know? Do you know what you're doing, child? Do you know? Find what you love and you'll never go wrong. Better to lead than to belong. Advice he loved to give, and I wonder what he'd do today if he lived. Do you know what you're doing, child? Do you know? Do you know what you're doing, child? Do you know? Do you know what you're doing, child? Do you know? Do you know what you're doing, child? Do you know? Your heart is a compass, the map is desire. Choose a direction, the wild's gonna get wilder. Your heart is a compass, the map is desire. Choose a direction, the wild's gonna get wilder. The wild's gonna get wilder. The wild's gonna get wilder. Do you know what you're doing, child? Do you know? Do you know what you're doing, child? Do you know? Do you know what you're doing, child? Do you know?
Awesome. And thank you guys for all your shares in the chat. I just love it. It's so lovely. So, yes, visitations in dreams. So I'm gonna go back into some of the questions and little comments, but I want to share a couple interesting things about my father's dream visitations. And let me just peek at him. All right, let's just look at him. Douglas Scarborough, my father, the cover art that I chose for this. And my father lived in Indonesia for most of my life. And I lived in Indonesia. We actually moved to Borneo when I was like 8.5 years old. I lived in Borneo in Balikpapan in Indonesia for a year and a half, went to international school until my mom got pregnant with my sister Sarah and we moved back to Texas. And so though we didn't, my father continued on with his life in Indonesia and essentially kind of reestablished his life in Indonesia while we continued our lives back in Texas. And when he would call us on Sundays, I mean, this is back in the day, right? I'm a child from the 70s, right? I'm old school in all the ways. And, he would call us on these like international phone calls, right? You would only call like, if we're lucky, like maybe once a week. It was so different than the tech now, right? That we can FaceTime and see each other across the world, right? So back then it would just be this occasional phone call. And I remember that scratchy sound of the international, it was a different kind of telephone sound. And it would just have that little bit of like white noise, and his it always sounded like far away in this like echoey room where he would talk on the phone to me and check in on me. And always very logical and how is school? Like, how are things going? It just, he wasn't a very emotional dad, just a very practical dad. But he always, like I've said in one of my previous videos, like he always wanted me to do what I love, right? Always supported me and was totally cool with me being, an artist or just, follow your dreams, be creative. Like he was a creative too. And so one of the dreams I had was a phone call, and it had that same sound, that shh, Laura, not Laura, not a creepy sound, but he was like, it was him calling me in the dream. And my reaction wasn't like, oh, Dad, like, great to hear from you. It was actually like, what are you doing calling me? You're not alive. I was like, get out of here. Like, I was really afraid. It was a weird feeling. I was like, no, these two things are not matching up right now. Like, you don't belong here. This is not adding up. So he did a little visit like that. There's an interesting book actually by Tara Swart, Dr. Tara Swart, that's come out pretty recently. It's called Signs. And she had a true love. Like her husband passed away, and she this book about signs is really about asking for the signs from people from the other side to show you in order for you guys to like connect and communicate. It's a thing. I'm not too woo-woo about it, but it just, yeah, food for thought. So I love, yeah, that Alice had mentioned that, her grandfather visited her when he's young and healthy, and this is how we want to remember our peeps, right? Like I love this picture of my dad when he's, kind of young. This was him, yeah, the gravesite 2008 when he passed away. Strangely, he passed away at 9:17 in the morning on 9/17. And then this is another photo I love of him and me. Still, it's both from this kind of same era. I was such a little baby, and it's nice to see him smiling here. Let me see what's going on with your comments. Thank you guys so much for being here. I don't want to bore you. Cora, I've been having dreams every now and then where my grandma that I lost a little over a year ago will come and talk with me and everything. I always think it's so magical. That's awesome, Cora. That is so cool. And the dearly departed cats that also come. I know my dog Shadow. I've dreamt about her. I just dream like in the dreams with her. We're together. We're just hanging. We're together, kicking it. Dave, both are important. Feeling a sense of belonging is powerful and motivating. Courage to lead. Yeah, better to lead than to belong is such a strong phrase. This was a dad thing, He grew up a little beaten down in the Baptist, very Southern Baptist church. He was the youngest child of like 6, and he really revolted against religion. And that is kind of where that comes from. Like, don't join the herd. It's better to lead than follow. Like, he felt like he was like, Laura, any group you join, you give away. Well, this is what he said. We can decide for ourselves that this is true for us. Any group you follow, you're giving away part of your power. So it's important that we have groups. Like, I love community. I like being parts of things. I love collaborating. I like joining. But we need to feel that when we join things, that it's elevating and inspiring and lifting us up. And I think sometimes, let's say perhaps an organized religion, when we join, there's a bit of a blood sucking, right? And we have to perhaps be careful of organizations that want you to join and pull us in. Dave, same as my dad, very scientific, practical, but he loved classical music and not really like rock, except one song. Anybody listening? By Queensryche. Okay, Dad liked Queensryche. Dope. Abigail, I got to see y'all live in North Carolina and straight up cried of joy when I saw you do your Mummy Does solo. Thank you, Abigail. We're going to try to stay on topic right now, which is Laura's new song, but thank you for that. Serena, thank you for sharing memories. Yes, Bex, it was not easy to stay in touch globally. Those pre-numbers you had to call, yeah, make it cheaper. Yeah, I mean, even then, we didn't even have the calling cards yet. That was even something that came later. I remember, buying those cards and like calling people internationally. But yeah, our phone bill was really expensive. He would always find a way to call us. That's what I said to my friend in a dream. I said to her, yeah, you are dead. How can you be here? And she said, I wanted to say goodbye and hugged me. Oh my gosh, Rebecca, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yes. So, another point about this idea of turning grief into hope, and also that when we remember people, we carry their lessons and advice and their spirit with us, right? We bring them along for our ride. When I was, I guess, in my 30s, I had a girlfriend. She was a bit older than me. Her name was Andrea Burden, and she was this incredible oil painter. And she was so prolific, and she painted all the time. And she was just this incredible artist. And she had 2 children at the time. And the youngest, I think, was like about 2.5 or so. And the kid, I guess, brought home like a bacterial meningitis. Andrea got really sick. So sick, she was hospitalized within a week. And then I got a call, you need to come say goodbye to Andrea because she's in a coma and she's about to cross over. And it happened like that. And she was my good friend. And she was 40 years old. And I was having to say goodbye to her. And it was such a blow, It was so, one, just hard to believe and be going to the hospital and saying goodbye to her because it's just what you do. And I remember after that, when you have your first loss of someone that's close to you in age, it's trippy, because then you realize like life is so fragile. And I remember that was the first kind of push where I was like, we have no time to waste, you guys. Imagine if you die at 40. That's all. And like, I was thinking to myself, like, God, if I died at 40, like, this is all I have to show for myself. Like, there's so much more I want to do. And so I'm at this point in my life, like, I really feel the accelerator pedal, like, it is pedaled down. It is like, I only have a limited amount of time left to, bring my ideas, creativity, songs, efforts to put them, to formulate them, to create them into some sort of little creature, right? This little music creature, a little art creature, and just like do something before I'm not able to anymore. It's really that simple. And it's like it becomes this urgency the older you get. And for so long, I choked myself out of putting things out, if that makes sense. Like, it's not good enough, right? And we've talked about this a little bit, I think, some of our Patreon discussions. It's like sometimes we get so judgy on our work that we don't do the work. And let's not do that, right? Let's not, as Wayne Dyer says, like, don't die with your music still inside you. And so, yeah, like, yeah. Denise, I never thought what you said about joining. Oh, I never thought that what you said about joining groups. It's true. When you're in a group, you give up part of yourself, but it's also for us to decide if it helps us or affects us. Yeah. Yeah. Louis, as artists, I always think about the art that we leave behind as our legacy. Yeah. Vincent van Gogh, like, just so in Netherlands, they you say the G's like a so Vincent van Gogh is actually not the way you say Vincent van Gogh here in the Netherlands. He really didn't get famous until after his death. So many artists, it's crazy. Yeah, Louis again. Like, I think about this so often. It's so important to create whenever you can. Yeah, it helped me cope with grief. Yeah. Though it's kind of hard to open up, especially like this. The song hits home. I lost a friend of mine back in December, Stratospire, and of suicide. Yeah, and it's one of those things that I don't want to forget about. Yeah, oh, it's so heavy. It's so heavy, and especially that. But it's like when these kind of things happen, it can be fuel to give us more fire to create and do for them. Wendy, I sometimes feel that I have more behind me than in front of me. I understand the urgency. Yeah. Jeroen always says to me, he's like, we've eaten most of our sandwiches now. Meaning, like, if you've eaten sandwiches all throughout your life, we've eaten most of them already, and there's less to eat. We're at that tipping point. We're on the crossover. I've eaten most of my sandwiches. Frozen Creek, unleash the creative creatures. I love that. Alice, also Laura, speaking of being older and touring, member of Priest, just turned 70. Wow, that's so inspiring. Thank you for telling me that. He said that what keeps him going is touring and traveling. Word up. Thank you for that. Sandy, enjoy every day because you don't know what will happen tomorrow. Yeah, absolutely. Like, we have to create for our angels. Like, all our angels that are out there, they want us to play with the muse. This is, Rick Rubin talks about this, and some other people too. Like, when you create art or music, it's not just from you. It's a dance with spirit. It's a dance with source. There is a muse and like something else that's at play with us. We're not alone in the creation experience. And so when the muse is there and wants to play and wants to engage and go in, we have to listen to it and dance with it and not shut it down when it's inconvenient, right? If it shows up, and I know a lot of you guys are night owls, like I am not a night owl anymore. I'm a morning owl. I'm a morning bird. I'm up at 5 a.m. and I'm like, I get in the studio sometimes at like 6:30 a.m. It's a trip. It's a different kind of headspace for sure. But if it's calling you, go with it. If it's calling you, do it. Push yourself. Yeah, Stratospire. My mom suggested I light a candle and think about the good times. And that's what I did. It lifted the burden a little. Yeah, especially over loss. It's fucking heavy. It's so sad. Another dream I had in 2020, in the deep, dark days of COVID, we lost Jeroen's father. It was a heavy trip. He passed away on his 50th wedding anniversary. He held on basically for that day. And I had another dream one time, my other dad visitation dream. I'll only tell 2 stories about the dreams, but I dreamt that my dad and his dad were hanging out. And I bet they are. I really bet they are. And I really bet that they would get along. And it made me so happy. It made me so happy to think about that. Like, that spirits can find each other and connect. I really believe that's possible. Oh, it's going to be so cool someday when we're all reunited. Yeah. Wendy, I'm down to the crusts. That's probably in reference to my bread analogy. Our sandwiches. Only crusts left of the sandwiches. Yeah, Bex, we talked about that. We all have so much time and so much to give. Yeah. Frozen Creek, yes, of course I have read Big Magic. Yes, Elizabeth Gilbert. She also had a podcast, Big Magic, eh, way kind of a while back, but lovely. And it's really kind of a lot about that. I think dancing with the muse a bit and just manifesting, being creative, going in. Yeah. Alice, my creativity hits me randomly. Yeah, absolutely. I feel you. Sandy, not the same ambience feeling in the morning. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. The morning is, it's kind of true. If it were up to me, I would totally be a night owl, but it's because we have to get up early in the morning. So I'm on that new schedule and it's okay. It's different. Louis, it's so powerful when loved ones visit us in our dreams. I wake up feeling like I glimpsed between universes or something. Oh my God, I love it. I love it, you guys. Yeah. Stratosphere, don't be afraid of spirits. Just do your best to be friends with them. Yeah. I have a handful of spiritual encounters and have been a believer for a while. Yeah. Yeah. It's a mystical thing out there. So I love this conversation we are having about the spirit world. It is so magical. I didn't have like a full tilt presentation today. Nothing crazy fancy. A lot of you guys are in my Patreon family, so we've already had like a bit of a chat about art and all the things. I did want to back up. There was a question, and I don't want to forget it. Sarana, I would love to hear you talk more about the climax of the song with the piano solo and the wild's gonna get wilder part. Okay, well, as some of you know, I released a song called Stay Wild. And there's no doubt that this tag of the wild is going to get wilder is a little nod to Stay Wild. Stay the song Stay Wild is much more of the premise of like staying in our child's spirit, staying creative, staying wild, staying connected to nature, like all of that kind of wildness, that wild goodness. But this reference to wild, even though it was a teeny nod to that, the message is different. It's like we are headed in a very uncertain future. And it is accelerating. It is, like I mentioned in a little short that I did, like a wooden roller coaster that is very fast and very violent sometimes on our bodies, right? If you, like, again, dating myself, I mean, has anyone even been on a wooden roller coaster before? I've been at the wooden roller coaster. I don't know if it still exists in Coney Island. I went on that roller coaster and it was freaking horrifying. I was like, never doing that again. I don't know. It's sort of scarred in my memory of like how painful and rattly and terrifying it was. But it's like the wild is going to get wilder. We are on a very uncertain kind of cray-cray path. And this is why, again, this idea of we only have so much time. Don't waste it doing things that aren't serving you. Don't waste it on people that are not uplifting you. Surround yourself with people that inspire you and energize you and fuel you and love you and are kind to you. Do a life and work and service that is meaningful. And even in the small things, it can be mundane. It's okay. Like even if we're doing kind of a weird shit job or something, lighting, and some of you guys have told me stories of like just that one little random act of kindness, saying something thoughtful to someone else, just making their day, smiling, right? Telling, I'll see someone on the street. I'm like, wow, your hair is amazing. Or, just some little compliment. It can be so tiny, but it's so meaningful, right? Spreading joy into the world, following your heart and trusting your instinct. Trusting your instinct, like trust it. You know what's best for you. Because the wild's going to get wilder, so you're going to really need your compass dialed. Bex, you look so beautiful. Oh, Thank you. It's nighttime. I'm up past my bedtime. I'm usually in bed now, so thank you. Dave, a very good reminder to intentionally talk about your loved ones, to remember them and celebrate them. Thank you for that. We, I'm skipping a little bit. Skipping a little bit of the dreams. Thank you, Alice. Showing up in dreams, yes. Oh, I went back in time. I was back in the time. Oh, yes. Oh, Arco. I just mailed. Okay, guys, any of your packages, I haven't notified everyone on Bandcamp. They went out yesterday. Just FYI, I got you. Little PSA there. Thank you guys so much for ordering the Stay Wild art cards. The minis are sold out now. There's still a few remaining deluxe compass ones. Remember that Patreon. I have a 15% discount code over there. And I think there's even a discount code on my last YouTube live stream that has a discount code for Patreon. So if you want to kind of dig through the weeds, you could find a way to get some discount on that. I know it's a bit pricey. The shipping, yeah, Laura's not gonna complain about shipping. But Bandcamp stuff has shipped out, y'all. Oh, and I'm wearing a shirt. And this is the prototype mug, but the new ones have the print on the two sides. I kind of this is my misfit cup. But the other ones are going to be like print and then print on the inside, which is a much better design. So this is a misfit cup. This is a misfit shirt. No, sort of a misfit. I had so many misfits, by the way, I know only 4 I let through the quality control, but you guys, like getting this design together and all of the duds that I made probably easily 25 duds of these cards. It took so much time. Laura had a lot to learn with her jelly printing. I do have some news though. I need to get to that. Okay, Arco, glad you made it. Yes. Yes, Bex. Oh, you've been on a wooden roller coaster. It's a very shaky ride, and the sounds are loud and frightening. I agree. Wavy. Oh, hi, Laura. Okay. Hi, Wavy. The new song is beautiful. I'm so excited about all these new releases in the past few weeks. Thank you so much. What do you guys think about being here on YouTube and live streaming? I like YouTube because I feel like it's for all people. Like it's a place where my mom can be and like young people can be and like all people can be. Sometimes I think and I'm yet to go on TikTok. It may be coming. Will you please post in the comments for me, where do you spend the most time? And what I mean by that, where do you spend the most time online? And what do you enjoy? Like, okay, I'm going to reframe it. Where do you enjoy spending the most time online? Because I actually enjoy most of my time on YouTube, personally. I like long form content. I like finding people that I relate to. I like learning things. I think this is my favorite platform to be on. Instagram feels still kind of fun, but it's all like advertising and I'm feeling a bit lost. Patreon is probably one of my favorite places. It's also changing. I'm feeling the sense with the quips and like the new things that it's also changing, but I'm also pushing myself to follow more creators over there, which is kind of fun too. So I feel like I'm just like really deciding, like what I like about Patreon is like I can follow the creators that I'm really like loving. And then I know I see their content. Okay, TikTok. Okay, you guys are answering me. YouTube and TikTok. Okay. Wavy, it's definitely calmer over here than Twitch or TikTok, so I get that. What do you guys think about Twitch? And do you ever watch music on Twitch, like live stream music stuff on Twitch? I'm not a gamer, but I am curious about musician world over there. It seems interesting. And I have cruised around on Twitch before, and I really kind of liked it. It was like a fun house. It's like you open a door and like someone's like practicing violin, and then someone's like, I'm doing a Pilates workout, and then someone's like, I'm a DJ and I'm having a disco party in my house. I was kind of checking out that stuff during the COVID times. I was like, this is really fun. Okay, Louis, YouTube. Okay, TikTok. Sarah, thank you for saying that. Denise, scrolling on TikTok. Denise, you did not say that. Sandy, Instagram or YouTube, sometimes Facebook too, right? I'm kind of trying to get back into Facebook. Is where all my oldies are. Okay, Patreon too. Thank you guys for putting this in. Dave, okay, Facebook chats. Okay, YouTube videos of live songs and analysis of music. Comedy skits about current events. Love comedy. I watch that on YouTube. I watch, okay, on Instagram, I watch food videos, like making food things, especially air fryer recipes. On YouTube, it's just like all like tutorials, like learning stuff, and then also a little bit of comedy. And yesterday I was watching about data centers on YouTube. That wasn't like very healthy, but that was a little dark. In misalignment, cool name. And absolutely, yes, love the Patreon, but I see it separate from general social media. Agreed. Yeah, I've also gotten into Discord chats lately. Discord makes me freaking crazy, guys. I cannot do it. Cannot do it. I'm too old. Fuck. It's just like TikTok. It's like Discord makes me stressed. I don't know. Sandy, I'm watching gaming on Twitch. Oh, Sandy, you watch gaming on Twitch? I would not think that about you. Wow, all full of surprises. Oh, I love it. It's a sandbox, a lot of fun. It's a sandbox. What is that in reference to? Wait, did I miss something? Okay, I got a little lost on that one. Okay. Core. Okay, Wendy, Substack, YouTube, and Patreon. Okay, noted. I also, Cora, I also enjoy YouTube. I use it to listen to music, and I feel like I can find almost anything. I agree. I like YouTube. The Frantic Cabbage, I love that name. I'm spending a lot of time on the platforms to watch movies so I can do something creative. Meanwhile, yeah, I'm not watching movies. The attention span thing, guys, like we are just, it's getting bad. I like Twitch. Haven't watched music, but I watch live illustration sometimes. It's fun. Dope. Alice, I used to watch with a guy. He did music content. Was that on Twitch? Frozen Creek Musician World on Twitch is cool. Okay, cool. And experienced someone produce a whole album on Twitch while getting feedback from the comments in real time. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't understand Twitch, but I think it's because I haven't found anything that interests me. Okay. Instagram, but I wouldn't be opposed to Facebook or TikTok. Okay, who watches live streams on TikTok? What do you guys think about the music world on TikTok? Curious. And yeah, I was referring to, okay, thanks. Thanks. Yeah. I was referring to Twitch. There's a niche music community on Twitch. It's fun to check it out. Yeah. I'm kind of with you. I'm going to go on Twitch, I think, as a user and just kind of snoop around in the fun house. I call Twitch the fun house. Bex, I spend most time on Instagram because I can stay in touch with people. I know, I do like that too. I like just finding the people that I want to see what is going on and then like messaging them or something so I can be more connected. I only watch Twitch to watch my partner games. Yeah, I just feel like Twitch is so much for gamers. I'm like, is there a place for like, I don't know, music streaming people? Okay, I know. Okay, Serena's got to hop off. Okay, yes, I need to wrap this up too. Okay, guys, I want to tell you my exciting news. It's going to get announced on Monday, officially, but I'm gonna give it to you here first. I am going to perform. I'm coming to the UK, and I'm coming to the UK to perform my debut Laura Scarborough set at I'm coming to the UK September 12th to come to GhostCon UK. Xander, the organizer of GhostCon, has invited me, and I got the green light from management that I can come as Laura Scarborough and do some meet and greets and perform. I'm gonna debut, I think, my little dollhouse toy box set there, which is my live looping one-woman show concept. And I'm so freaking stoked. And it's in Nottingham, which is about an hour outside Birmingham. It's September 12th. And You guys are hiding it a little bit. Yeah, I'm stoked, you guys. So, I've never performed my solo work in the UK. I've done some stuff in Germany like a long time ago, but I'm going to enter the field. And I think it's going to be kind of fun because it's a little bit of a crossover. It's a little bit of like ghosties and me being able to be me. Not doing any ghost material. Like Laura Scarborough is just gonna be there. And Laura Scarborough is gonna do a set. And you guys are liking this. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for all the Twitch notes. Yes, Denise. Yeah, Liv. Yes, Liv. Oh, that's so cool that she was on TikTok recording live. Thanks, guys. So cool. Yes, come play in Los Angeles too. I know, Dave. I want to. It will come. I hope. I hope. I hope. So I think on Monday, if you follow the GhostCon UK Instagram page, I think there will be an announcement there. And so for any friends that are in the UK and might be able to come, please let them know because I'm really stoked that he invited me to present my own music. And he's like, "Come do you." You know, that's so dope. Like that's so dope that he's supportive of me just being me, you know, and I'll be able to bring some merch. I'll probably make like a little special art edition for it and I'll be there. So maybe come if you're up for it. Thank you. Oh, don't be jealous, Yora. Stop. Um, yes, and I hope to see you playing in the Netherlands. I know I need to get gigs. How do I get gigs? I don't know. I'm so glad. I like it when I get an invitation. This one was such an easy, well, it wasn't an easy yes because I was like, there is no way I'm doing this unless I'm like the powers that be, the organization that is most important to me is okay with this. And they yeah, I always want to. Laura plays by the rules. Laura is a good girl. Come to Poland. I love Poland. Do you know that that's my favorite place that I ever have played with Ghost was in Poland? Like in the was it maybe the 2018 or 2019 era? Poland was fucking off the chain. Freaking so wild. I thought people might get hurt, but it was so fucking cool. Like that's back when people would like be in a mosh pit, man. Like, man, we've gotten so soft, dude. Like, but back like in Poland, we did this show where it was just like body to body, like this, oh my God. I was just like watching through my little mask holes and like, this is fucking amazing. I love Poland. Ugh. So Frantic Cabbage, thank you for that. And then the second time we played Poland, it was at a festival. It was on my birthday though. June 8, y'all. Gemini, I'm coming up. Cora, I would love for something like that to happen here in the Midwest. It sounds like so much fun. Yeah. It takes someone with a vision. We're all jealous because we want to see you. I'm going to come to America, Alice. I promise. I'm going to put something together. This is me test driving. I got to test drive it on this side of the pond. I really want to come to the US and do a run. And I really want to dial in this one woman like live looping trip. Like I'm going hard in Ableton. I'm practicing a lot. I'm gonna live stream for you guys on Patreon. It's coming. Like we're gonna do a live show on there. It's coming. I just really want to get it dialed. Laura's practicing. I'm doing the work. Sammy Rose, can't wait to see how much joy you bring. You made my night in Louisville. Thank you, Sammy. I'll just move to the UK real quick. You and me both. No, we just go to visit. It's not that it's a pretty easy flight from Amsterdam actually, and from Belgium. Like, it's not so hard to get to the UK. Mexico seems impossible, but if you go to the States, I'll see you in Texas, San Antonio, SA, man. All right, Midwest too. That would be so cool. I have so many friends in Kansas City, yo. I have a whole crew in KC, so I'm sure I could definitely do a show in KC. Okay, thank you for mentioning Midwest. Everyone tell your friends to request a show on Songkick and Bands in Town so Laura can see the demand. Oh, how does that work? Interesting. Dave, message me sometime and explain me Songkick. And I kind of know bands in town. I didn't know that you can request. That's really cool. Please tell me more about that. Yeah, us Europeans can get the cheapy flights to Birmingham. You. I know a few venues in the US and can help. Thank you, Alice. And we're going to circle back. My family's from KC. I know, Louie. I know. We got our KC fam. Yes, Texas. Awesome. It's been so fun, you guys. I do love live streaming and chatting with you. So I didn't announce it yet, but I know so many of you guys are in my Patreon group here, but we're going to do a Patreon. Let me just check the calendar real quick. I think we'll do the 31st. Yeah, so not this Sunday, but the 31st. Save the date. Time per usual, 1 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, there's two things I want to do. I don't think I'll be ready to do the live set yet for you guys that Sunday, but I thought, oh, and I even brought it today. Maybe we could do a jelly printing art demo. And we could talk a little bit more about the technique with jelly printing, and I could do it like live on our little Zoom chat or something. It's a little idea. I think it could be really fun and maybe get a little inspiration going to maybe do some jelly print making. Also for my Patreon family, I'm going to be launching some new tiers next month. My new art tier, it's going to be called the Collector's Cabinet. And this is an elevated snail mail tier where I'm doing like a little bit larger form art, and you still get all the snail mail stuff, but like every other month, a bonus art piece that's original. And I thought also on that Collector's Cabinet, maybe one of them will be a jelly print of an image that you send me, and I'll make a jelly print for you. So these are little food for thought ideas that are happening. I'm still going to check. Oh, Dave, any more time to talk about the song, your killer piano solo? If not, maybe next time. No. So yeah, the first half of the song is, yeah, the verses are just kind of like going through, the lessons of my dad. The do you know what you're doing, child? Do you know is like just him asking me, like, are you on track? Are you doing the work? Are you, following your passions? And are you doing the right thing, I guess, And the piano solo is very simple. It's just reflection. It's like, it's the sound of like going in, of like dropping in and going to that place. And I love instrumental breaks because when we have an instrumental moment or like a solo, that's our reflection time, right? There's no lyric needed there, right? And it's just through the movement of that, and it carries us in to the hope section, right? That your heart is a compass and you choose the direction of your heart. I hope that answered that question. Yes. There's a Dutch Ghost tribute band who I was in contact with to get them venues to play, and it was actually pretty straightforward. They just had to fill in a form. That's how you could get gigs? I don't know. Yeah. I mean, tribute bands maybe have the potential to draw in an audience because there's already sort of a built-in audience for said thing. When it's someone like an artist like me, they want to know that I can sell tickets. I mean, it's really about getting people in the room, and they look at a lot of your, how many streams you have, your numbers, your stats, blah, 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 blah. But I'm sure if there's a will, there's a way. It's really about me being very clear on what my presentation is, and what I like about the one woman show, like I'm kind of nicknaming it Dollhouse Toy Box right now. And the dollhouse is kind of like the world that I'm creating, right? The dollhouse is like each room is kind of a feeling, right? It's like, I really want this to be like kind of this ephemeral kind of escape into a world, right? Experiential. And the toy box are the tools, right? The tools that I use, the instruments, the sounds, the tones. These are the tools of the toy box that live in the dollhouse. Does that make sense? It's still in formulation. It's still getting formulated. Okay, Louie's down for the jelly print videos. Okay, sounds fun. Snail Mail Deluxe Edition, yes. I need to join Patreon. I've been wanting to for quite a while. So hopefully you're a free member, Cora, because you can see a lot of things for free. But yeah, the garden, I think they're, again, look back on my last YouTube streaming with the workshop on GarageBand. There, I know that I dropped a discount code in there. So have a peek. The piano solo feels classical and eerie while intimately representing the ever increasing experiences you have in life, followed by a come down. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful, Dave. Thank you. Yes, it is classical because that's my roots. Yeah, it's a build. You're right. Like it kind of builds and then lands to where you have to stop and think about everything that has happened. Yeah, I love that. It builds up and then finishes with a downward note sequence that reminds me of the condensed version of a Chopin nocturne in C minor. We have to talk classical music sometime. And yes, I have played Chopin on piano. Not all the nocturnes, like so the E minor nocturne. I was working with a student recently. We were doing Raindrop Prelude. Yeah, Chopin's hard, but so amazing. So amazing. Louis, I love this concept so much. So evocative. Yeah, you like the dollhouse toy box. There is not a visa set. No, Laura, don't jinx me, please. Will there be a collector level with lessons involved? Yes, there will. Yeah. I'm going as a guest to England. I'm going as a guest to England. And that's all. It's going to be simple. I think I'm going to wrap it there. So, yes, it's been lovely. And I'm excited about the new music ahead. And I'm excited about our new announcement. And yes, and about doing jelly print making and all the things. And you always know where to find me. You can contact me anytime. So, yes, have a beautiful day out there. Have a beautiful week. And I'll be in touch. Thank you. The live stream is over. 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 Laura's looking for where to end the stream. Here we go. Bye.